What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ash here to talk about the Netflix original movie, Night Teeth. Alright, so in my review, I'm going to answer three major questions. What is this about? What do I think of it? And what's my final rating? What is this about? Alright, guys, well, in this one, we follow a guy named Benny, who's a student and an aspiring musical artist, and he's got an older brother named Jay, who runs a chauffeuring business. Benny asks Jay if he can take over the night, and Jay lets him do it. And so his only customers are these two broads, these chicks that are super badass, super sexy, and hot. They tell him they have 5 destinations they have to hit, and they have to hit the fifth one before sunrise, and that's non-negotiable. He agrees and he takes them out. They get to the first stop and things seem kind of fishy to Benny, but he rolls with it and he takes them to the next stop. At the next stop, things still don't seem right. Something seems strange to him about these chicks. He happens to follow them into their destination and catches them sucking the blood out of two dudes until these guys die. He finds out these two broads are really vampires, and they are two badass chicks. Benny gets into a night that he never saw coming. A night of debauchery and craziness with these two broads that changes his life forever. He also finds that his brother is way more involved in this world of vampires than he could have ever imagined. What did I think of this movie? Well, guys, I gotta be honest. When I saw the previews, I wasn't too enthralled. It didn't seem too enticing to me. It wasn't anything I really wanted to watch, but I gave it a shot, and I was completely wrong, guys. This movie was so good. It was awesome. I was sucked in from beginning to end. I gotta say, the pacing was on point. Every scene felt like it fit, and it moved at a quick pace. You never feel bored, and you totally feel sucked in from beginning to end. The music is also awesome, guys. They are dropping sick beats in this film, just throughout the whole film, sick beats, and it's awesome, guys. The acting is on point. The guy that plays Benny, our main character, is so good at acting, guys. He has such a vulnerability about him. You feel his pain, you feel his emotions throughout the whole movie. When he gets embarrassed, you really feel his embarrassment for him. The guy does an excellent job of portraying this character of Benny, and that really sucked me in for this ride, guys. I was really sucked in basically from the acting of our main character and the supporting cast. The supporting cast did a great job of delivering all their lines. Very strong performances from everyone in this. The action, guys, there could have been more action. We get some action for sure, and there's some sick action, like the faction of humans who fight the vampires. Some of them have crossbows, and these crossbows have a cool lit up tip. I don't know if it's heated or supposed to be sun energy. They don't explain it in the movie, but the way they whirl through the air when they fire them off, the effects are awesome, guys. Really sick effects. And the fighting is tight. The fighting that we do get is cool. There isn't too much of it, but what we do get is tight. And you know what? In this movie, it was more story driven, so it didn't necessarily need the action. I felt fine not getting that action in this movie because it was more story and character driven. What's my final review? Well, guys, I gotta give this a creme de la creme out of a creme de la creme rating. From beginning to end, I had a great time watching this movie. I couldn't put it down, and I was so into it, guys. It's such an enjoyable movie, and I was entertained from start to finish. I definitely recommend it if you haven't seen it. Make sure you check this movie out. If you have seen it, I'm curious to know what you guys thought of this movie. Make sure you guys comment and let me know. I really want to know what your opinions are. Alright, guys, I'll check you out on the next According to Ash.